Alrighty. Okay. Well, good morning. Today's Monday, and we're gonna do some yoga here. My name is Edith, and I would like just to show you some basic poses for yoga. If you are very advanced in your yoga practice, this might not be the best fit for you. But if you are looking just for some general easy poses to follow, this might be good start for you. For our practice today, we're gonna need our mat. We're gonna need our yoga blocks, maybe a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use dish towel, a towel, any other thing that you can think about. Even a belt sometimes can actually work out. If you have sensitive knees, you can also use a little bit of a blanket or a little bit of a yoga towel or something, just to for the purpose of placing your knees there, so you have a way better contact and more pleasant yoga practice. So we're going to start sitting. We're going to start sitting in our Sukhasana pose or easy pose. Find your sit bones so you can connect those to the earth. So to find your sit bones, sometimes you just have to do this manually and just move around some awesomeness, because we have some awesomeness. There you go. So placing your wonderful sit bones down, getting comfortable. If you feel like already very uncomfortable in this pose, I definitely suggest you to just place a yoga block and sit on that yoga block. If you need the two blocks, place the two blocks. If you don't have blocks, use you can use a couple of books, encyclopedia. So the Webster dictionary, some are like awesome for yoga practice. Anyway, place your hands on top of your knees and let's make a loop with our shoulders and get them away from our ears. Once you have this done, let's close our eyes. And the cat is gonna cross. Yeah, of course. So in here, close your eyes and just, start shutting down all the things, all those thoughts that you don't need for your practice today. And now let's manage our expectations for our practice today. So I would invite you to scan the body all the way from the crown of the head to your toes and just see how the body is doing. Now move this scan towards the mind and how the mind is feeling today. And now with this information of both the mind and the body, set up the expectations, realistic expectations for your practice today. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling that your body is not, at 100%, that you have a bunch of aches and pains or going through something, definitely this might not be your most powerful practice of the week. And it would be nice to set up an expectation that is realistic for that. On the other hand, it might be that your body feels like great and that your mindset is just like, I'm here to give the 145%. So if that is the case, you might have a higher expectation of what your yoga practice will be. But whatever it is, make sure that it is according to what the body and the mind tells you. Go deeper with your breathing. Start inhaling through the nose deeper and exhaling through your nose also very, very deep. Trying to bring as much air into your lungs as possible. And when you exhale, try also to get all the air out of your lungs. Keep doing this. We're gonna go out maybe a little bit deeper and try to make sure that you are being able to hear your breathing and maybe that you're able to feel your chest rising up and down. Follow that. Let's do two more. Now slowly, very slowly open your eyes. Make a look with your shoulders and get them away from the ears again. Send your chin towards your chest and your chin up. Towards the chest and up. One more time towards the chest and up. Chest and up. Back towards your center, right ear, right shoulder. Center, left ear, left shoulder. And center. One more time. The right. Center. The left. And center. Right ear, right shoulder. Right hand on top of your head. Do not press. We're just adding a little bit of weight here. Send that wonderful elbow away. And extend that left arm going towards your mat. Maybe you're touching the mat with the fingertips. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale and come back towards your center. Okay, left ear, left shoulder. Back to center. Left ear, left shoulder. Place your left hand on top of your head. Send that elbow away from the body. Extend your right arm and maybe touch the mat with those fingertips. Just tickle the mat with those fingertips. Inhaling here. And exhale. Inhaling one more time. And exhale. Come back towards your center. In here, inhaling here and sending the right hand towards your left thigh. Palm away from the body. Get yourself long, long, long and strong. Okay. Left hand coming all the way towards the back. Find a place where you can place all those fingertips or maybe all the palm of the hand, whatever is available for you. If you don't find the fingertips, the mat or the floor, use a block and place it on the back. Inhaling here and twisting towards the left. Try to keep those knees down and twist from your waist. When there is no more space for you to twist for that torso, then send your gaze towards the left side, towards the left shoulder. Maybe show some curiosity. What will be behind a wonderful left shoulder? What is behind? Door number 1. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhaling here. Exhaling and coming back towards our center. Back towards our center. Left hand going towards your right thigh. Palm away from the body. And again, lengthening here. Sending our right hand with or without the block. If you need a block, use the block immediately and just go all the way towards the back and place a block. So you have a place where you can root yourself here and twist towards the right. Keep twisting here. When there is no more space for you to twist from your wonderful waist, send your gaze towards the right. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling. Alrighty, come all the way back to center. Make a loop with those shoulders. Get them away. There you go. So, ton of space between your ears and your shoulders, or your shoulders and your ears. So there's no secrets that we are keeping between shoulders and the ear. They tend to go like this, and we don't want that. Okay, inhaling here and lifting both hands all the way up. Keeping your wonderful left hand there. Send your right hand all the way down towards the mat. Okay, left hand, lifting, like trying, spiraling all the way towards the sky. Follow with your gaze. Right hand a little bit away from the body. And inhale here. Exhale and send that wonderful left arm all the way and across towards the right. Gaze towards the sky. Open that chest. Do not collapse on the chest. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Coming back towards your center, placing your left hand down and sending your right hand all the way up and towards the sky. Spiraling towards the sky again. Inhaling here. Exhaling, sending that wonderful right hand all the way and across towards the left. Coming all the way back towards the center. Hands to heart center. Make a loop with those shoulders, get them away from the ears, lengthen as much as you can. Push those wonderful sit bones down, push those knees down, close your eyes. Find your breastbone with those wonderful fingertips, with your toes with your with your thumbs. That would be fantastic. Inhaling here and exhaling. On the next inhale, lift both arms all the way up and towards the sky. Okay, let's make 3 circles coming towards the front with both of our arms. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. Follow with the gaze. Hands to heart center. Now find your wonderful strap or your blanket or your towel, whatever, or dish towel, whatever you're gonna use instead. So this is my wonderful yoga towel, and you can use this. And I have my strap here, but just for argument of showing you. So anyway, so just place your hands on top of your knees. Keep those hands grabbing the towel, and do not just clench to it, like trying to get the truth out of the towel. So you're just holding it. You're not killing it, okay? Inhaling here and lifting both hands all the way up. Stay here, send your gaze towards the sky. Make a look with those shoulders, getting them away from the ears. Open that chest and open that collarbone. Okay? Keep those sit bones firmly rooted. Inhale here and going all the way and towards the right. Gaze towards the sky maybe. Say hello. Okay. Back to center. Inhaling here. Exhaling and going all the way towards the left. Lengthening as much as you can. Keep those arms lengthened, those shoulders away from the ears. Maybe gaze towards the sky. And back to center. Stay here. Inhale here and twist towards the right. Exhale and back to center. Inhale and towards the left. Exhale and back to center. Inhale. Let's send all the body towards the right. Exhale and back to center. Inhale. Let's go towards the left. Back to center. Inhale. Let's twist towards the right. Exhale and back to center. Inhale and twist towards the left. Exhale and back to center. Bring both of your hands down. Let go of your wonderful blanket or towel. All the way towards the front, finding a space for those spiders that are looking for a new place to make a new home. You never know. They might find it, they might not. So try to lengthen as much as you can. Use those wonderful fingers and keep the palms of the hands off the mat. So it is not showing on the video, but you can see that. But my hands it's just the fingertips that are down. The palms are up. So I have my suction cup kind of fingertips there. Inhaling here and exhaling. So I'm looking forward. I'm not looking down because I'm trying to lengthen my spine forward. And on every breathing, I keep those fingers very, very curious. So they are trying to gain maybe a millimeter, maybe two with every breathing forward. Now inhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the torso, and let's travel towards the right side with those hands. So those spiders now are looking on the right side of the body. And we are basically lengthening our left side of the body. So we're finding more and more space here. Pay attention to your sit bones and make sure that you're keeping both of your sit bones down. Listen to what the body is telling you. Keep the gaze towards the front and not down. And on your next inhale, lift the head, lift the torso, and let's travel now towards the left side. So traveling towards the left side of the body, and we're gonna try to lengthen out the right side of our body, finding those fingertips in suction cup way, and we're trying to gain and gain and gain. Maybe it's just a millimeter. So I'm lengthening as much as I can. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling. Lift your head, lift the torso, come back towards your center. Let's try one more time. Lengthening here. Keep those sit bones down. Keep your gaze towards the front. Keep those suction cup fingers. On your next inhale, come all the way back with those hands towards the body. Lift the head, lift the torso, lengthen as much as you can. Make a look with those shoulders. Get them away from the ears. Good job. Okay, place both of your hands on the back and interlace those fingers. Interlace here and keep your hands on your sacrum here for a while, for just a tiny little bit. So inhale here and exhale. Inhaling one more time and exhale. Opening your collarbone and opening your chest. On your next inhale, you're going to send both of your hands towards the right side. So they're peaking on the right side of the body. They're lengthening as much as they can. Right hand is helping a little bit of your left arm, which might be not very convinced that this is the right thing for him to do. So it takes a little bit of convincing sometimes. So, but the right hand is like really, it's just into it and just want to show the left, the panorama on the right side of the body. Alrighty, let's go towards the other side, because now the left feels the need to oblige and to show the right side what is he missing on the left side of the body. It's just like, look at all this, it's amazing. It's way better than your side. I mean, you don't know this. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time and exhaling. Okay, coming back towards your center, letting go of your arms and place your hands all the way down and in the mat, and make sure that the heels of your hands are firmly rooted. So your hands are not too far from you, basically from your back, from your buttocks. It's not too far, it's just like a couple of millimeters. And my fingers are pointing towards the front. There you go. Okay, so heels of your hands are firmly rooted. I cannot speak today for some reason. And now sending your wonderful chest. Think about that you have like a solar panel in your chest, and it's gonna point where the sun is at midday, which is like just on top of it. So inhaling here and sending that solar panel all the way up and towards the sky. Yes. Opening that collarbone, opening that chest, keep the gaze towards the sky. Do not let your neck unsustained, your head unsustained. Keep it like firmly rooted. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time and exhaling. Come all the way back, lifting the heels. And now we're gonna try to come into a reverse prayer on our back. I'm gonna come into my profile so you can actually see what is happening and what are the options for this. So you might ended up being able to place both of your hands on a reverse prayer pose, or you might not. So let me give you the options. So you have several. So I'm just gonna go on my back so you can see them. So you can just start here, and this is a good place for a very, very beginner person, a person that has a very, very tight shoulder. That's a good place to be. If you feel a little bit better, you might come and grab your wrists, and this is also a great place to be. If you feel that you're already over this, you can maybe come and grab your elbows, and this is a wonderful place to be too. Every next step requires a little bit more of opening in some areas of the body. Okay, now if you feel that you're already over here, you can come a little bit closer towards your upper arms. And this is also a great place to be. Now, if you want to go on your reverse prayer, then you can come, and if you're already there with your arms on your upper arms, you can come into your hands, finding fingers, palms of the hands together, and starting to come up and into your back. Sometimes the clothing might get into your way. as it is happening to me right now. But trying to place both of your hands towards each other, and trying that the whole hand is making contact. So it's not just my fingers, it's the fingers, it's the whole palm of the hand making contact there. And as you progress with this, maybe you can go a little bit higher on your spine. So wherever you are with this, I'm going to turn around so you can see this. So choose your modification, choose wherever you are with this, and just go ahead, place it there. Inhale here and twist towards the right. And back to center. Inhale here. Let's twist towards the left. And back to center. One more time. Inhale. Twisting towards the right. And center. Inhale. Twisting towards the left. And center. Wherever you are, let go of those palms of the hands, or upper arms, or elbows, or wrists, or just like hands together. Come back towards your center. Get your shoulders away from the ears. And let's come towards our wonderful child's pose. We're going to do a child's pose here. So just placing your knees towards the sides. You can go as, you can open as much as you can, or you can be in a very close child's pose. You decide how far apart your knees should be. Big toes together on your back. Keeping your hips very close towards your heels. And just starting lengthening towards the front. Choose your options and your variations here. So if those hips doesn't stay by your heels, you can place a towel to close the gap, and that's fine. You can also place a towel, you can place both of your hands, you can place a block towards the wonderful forehead if your head doesn't touch the mat. So if you feel that there is not if you feel, you know that there's a ton of space between your forehead and the mat, that's fine. Just place something so your head is not just, just like dangling around. It needs to be supported. It's a very restorative pose. I really love this pose. I have my arms forward, and I have the palms of the hands off the mat. So at the same time that I am feeling the restorative situation of the pose, I'm also working those shoulders and lengthening that spine as much as I can. I'm gonna do 2 more breathings here. And now I'm going to lift my head. Lift your torso, and let's come into our tabletop. So find your tabletop. If you need your blanket for the knees, this is the moment to add it on. If you're good wherever you are, then you don't need it. But yeah, for me, I need a little bit of a blanket for my knees, and I'm just gonna bring my blocks here on the scene because I don't know why they're not. Okay, there you go. So find your wonderful good tabletop, making sure that your knees are hip width distance apart. Knees are under the hips. Place your hands shoulder width distance. Spread all those wonderful fingertips, all the fingers. Wrists are under the wonderful shoulder. Yeah, there you go. And top of the feet is firmly rooted on your wonderful mat. Okay, inhaling here. lifting the chin, the gaze, and the tailbone. Exhaling and arching your back. Sending the navel towards the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. In here, keep on going at your own rhythm. And let's gonna do 2 more. Alrighty. Coming back towards your center here. Move your hip towards the right, towards the left. A couple of times. Just to be sure that we are awakening the body as we should. Move your head here in a circle, letting go of it. Move in all directions here for a couple of breathings. Alrighty. Coming back towards your center now, sending the right leg all the way towards the back and lengthening here. Keep those hips level. Send that left arm towards the front. Follow with the gaze. You're not looking down. You're looking at all those 5 little fingers. Wonderful that they are extending towards the front. They're going. Where? Towards the front. We'll follow them with the gaze. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale one more time. Okay. Open the left arm towards the left side, palm facing down. Right foot is looking towards the right and now facing towards the right side. Stay here, activate your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pulsations towards the front. Extending here. Bend that elbow, arm up or hand up. Bend that knee, foot up. Extend. Left arm towards the left, right foot. Let's pulsate here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Towards the front. Bending. Extending. Opening. And pulsating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one towards the front. Bending. Extending. Towards the side. Your best one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Towards the front. Placing the left hand down. Placing the right foot down. Move your hips maybe here. How are you doing? Hopefully fine. Let's go towards the other side. So, left foot extending here. Good job. And try to keep the your foot the top of the foot firmly rooted on the mat. Okay, so keep those hips level and send that right arm towards the front. Lengthening here. Let's activate that wonderful core of ours. Let's look at those 5 fingertips with decision, with like, we can do this. Okay, right hand goes towards the side, palmar face is facing down, left foot is looking towards the left, left leg all the way towards the left, up, and let's pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go towards the front. Let's bend that wonderful elbow, arm up, foot up, and extend. Let's go towards the side. Let's pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Towards the front. Let's bend and extend. And let's go towards the sides. Lift, lift, lift that left wonderful leg. And let's pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And extend. This is the last one. So bend the elbow. Lift the wonderful foot. Going towards the front. Towards the sides. Lift, 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 lift. And pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And going towards the front. Place that wonderful right hand down. Place that left knee down. Move those hips. One towards the left, one towards the right. Hope you're doing good. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to move a little bit backwards because I need a little bit more of a space on my mat now. Inhaling here and placing the right foot where your right hand is. If you need your blocks here, this is a great moment to bring them in and frame the wonderful right foot with those blocks. Look forward, don't look down, and now curl the toe under on the wonderful left foot, and let's travel our hips towards the back. If you need the blocks to travel with them, travel with them. Lengthening that wonderful right leg, super strong, super straight. And now inhaling here, looking forward, exhaling and coming all the way down with that chest. Inhale and up. Exhale and travel towards the front. If you need your blocks, take your blocks. Travel towards the front. You can keep both of your hands on top of your blocks. Inhale, lift both hands all the way up. Exhale, come all the way down. Let's travel. Travel with the blocks if you need them. Inhale here. Exhale and coming all the way down with the chest. Forward, forward, forward. Inhale and up. Exhale and traveling towards the front. Placing your hands like fingers as suction cups on top of the wonderful blocks. Inhale, bringing both hands all the way up. Exhale, one more time. Grabbing those blocks if you need them and traveling towards the back, lengthening that wonderful right leg, toes looking up and towards the sky, lengthening your spine here. Offer the heart forward. Inhale and up. Exhale and traveling one last time towards the front. You can do this. If you need to move your foot a little bit forward, go for it. That means that your wonderful hips are opening, and that's a good sign. That's not bad. Okay. Top of your hands or top of your fingers on the blocks. Inhaling here. Coming all the way up. Say hello there. Hello. Hands to heart center. Bringing both of your hands down. Removing the blocks. Placing that wonderful right foot all the way towards the back here. Moving the hips if you need to. And then sending that left foot where your left hand is. Framing that foot with that wonderful, with the blocks if you need to. Help yourself as much as you need to. Okay, curling the toe under on that wonderful right foot. Okay, look forward, don't look down anymore. Make sure that the knee and the ankle is in one line. That's really, really important. That's really what you should worry about, if anything. Inhaling here. And if you need to use your blocks to travel with the blocks. Going out all the way to lengthening that wonderful left leg. Toes looking towards the sky, lengthening the spine here, shoulders away from the ears, and offering the heart forward. Inhale and lifting, and traveling towards the front again. Firmly placing that wonderful left foot. Inhaling and lifting. Offering the heart up, the gaze up, maybe opening the chest a little bit. Coming down. And let's continue our traveling situation of that left hip towards the back, lengthening that left leg, admiring that wonderful left foot, going toes going all the way up and towards the sky, lengthening here your spine, offering the heart forward. As you lower yourself down, inhaling here, exhaling and going all the way towards the front, lengthening as much as you need to. Keep that wonderful, try to keep that wonderful ankle under your wonderful knee. Touch the blocks if you need to. Come all the way up with both of your hands. Open the chest, open the collarbone. Exhale. Come down. Let's travel one last time. Okay, hip toward the back, left hip. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling and coming all the way up. Exhaling and going all the way towards the front. Inhale and lifting. Maybe back bending here a little bit if you want to. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Bringing both of your hands down. Sending that left foot towards the back. Coming into your tabletop again. Moving your hips if you feel you need to. Curling the toes under both of them. Inhaling here and sending those hips all the way up. And towards the back. Let's come into your downward facing dog here. So look at your hands. Make sure that they are both at the same distance and that your hands are shoulder width apart. Make sure that that middle finger is pointing towards the front. Use the knuckle of your index finger to firmly root yourself on your mat. Take a look at your feet now. And if you need to, bend your knees. Okay, now in here, let's work. For some of us, our heels doesn't touch the mat just yet. And it's okay. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're lengthening your spine. So introduce to the whole equation your upper arms and just activate those. So you can lengthen your spine a little bit more. Let go of your head. Look at your thighs. Rest here for a couple of breathings and only hear your breathing. Okay. Look at your right hand and place your right foot where your right hand is. I'm going to remove the blocks from here for a moment here. Okay. Make sure that, again, that the ankle and the knee is in one line. Frame that wonderful right foot. And now place the whole left sole of the foot down at a 60-degree angle. So it's kind of in a little bit of an angle, opening a little bit towards the left if you want. Inhaling here, coming all the way up. Press your hands on top of your wonderful waist and make sure that your torso is not looking towards the left or the right, it's looking towards the front. So bring your torso to look towards the front. Good job. Make sure that your whole left sole of the foot and your whole left leg is super strong and lengthened. Bend the right knee a little bit more. So if you feel that the right knee is moving a little bit forward and your ankle, that's that would be the moment where you back out of that, or you have to bring your stance, open your stance a little bit more. Okay? Check your wonderful torso again that is looking towards the front. Keep those ribs in, keep the stomach in. Inhale and lift both hands all the way up. Follow with your gaze. Exhale and hands to heart center. Check that wonderful right knee again. Inhale and bring both hands all the way up. Exhale and hands to heart center. Bring both hands down. Send the wonderful right foot all the way towards the back. Coming to your plank pose. Plank pose here. Hook yourself for a sec. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Lower yourself down. Lower, lower, lower in a chaturanga. Lifting your shoulders, your torso, keeping the hip away from the mat. Gaze up. Inhale and lifting those hips. And coming into your downward facing dog. Adjust your downward facing dog as much as you need to. Look at that wonderful left hand. Place your left foot where your left hand is. And be graceful. Do not stomp your foot. It's graceful. It's supposed to it doesn't make any sound. Okay. So framing that wonderful left foot. Making sure that the ankle is aligned with your knee. Placing that right sole of the foot down in an angle, also making sure that the whole right sole of the foot is down. Inhaling and coming all the way up. Again, hands towards your waist. Check your wonderful torso, making sure that it's really, really looking towards the front. Check your stance. If you need to do any modification, go for it. There's no need to go all the way up into your border one if you don't feel that you have a good foundation for your pose. Inhaling and lifting both arms all the way up. Make a look with those shoulders, get them away from the ears. Gaze up, bend that knee, lengthen that wonderful right. If you need to modify anything in your foundation, this is a great time to do that. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring both hands down. Send that wonderful left foot all the way towards the back, coming to your plank pose. Your chaturanga. Lengthen that torso towards the front. Place the top of the foot down, but not the hips. Keep the hips up. Lengthening up. Gaze open towards the sky. Inhale and lift those hips all the way up. Coming to your wonderful downward facing dog. Alrighty, we're gonna do that tiny little sequence once, but way faster, okay? Okay, inhaling, placing your right foot where your right hand is. Left foot down, lengthening here, coming all the way up. Exhale and hands to heart center. Inhale and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Place both of your hands down. Send that wonderful right foot all the way towards the back. Coming to your chaturanga, into your plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot where your left hand is. Come all the way up. Warrior one. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Any adjustment, take a moment here. Inhale and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring both hands down. Send that left foot all the way towards the back. Palakanasana. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good job. Now in here, inhaling and lifting the wonderful right leg up and bending that knee. Let's make 3 circles that going inward. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 3 circles that going outward. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Place that wonderful right foot where your right hand is. Try to be featherless about the whole situation. Look forward, don't look down. And come all the way up into your crescent pose. Hands to heart center. Lengthening that wonderful left heel towards the back. Right knee bent. Trying to have this wonderful right thigh parallel towards your mat. Inhaling here. And exhaling. On your next inhale, left hand towards the front, right arm opening towards the back. Keep your gaze with your right hand. Lowering down a little bit more. Right hand comes towards the front. Left hand goes towards the back and twisting down towards the left side. Sending your gaze towards the left, lengthening that left leg. Left hand comes down and touches your inner side of your left leg. Right arm coming all the way up. Gaze up, bending maybe a little bit more. Right hand towards the front. Left arm coming. Both arms up. Exhale and coming all the way down. Sending that wonderful right foot all the way towards the back and up. Coming into your Palakanasana with only 3 limbs. Coming all the way down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, so left leg, left foot, where your left hand is. Super gracefully. We're not stomping our feet. Okay? And now coming all the way up. Crescent pose. Right heel going all the way towards the back. Really, really, don't be afraid of that. Looking towards the front, bending that wonderful left knee a little bit more so that left thigh can be a little bit more parallel towards the mat. If you have any wardrobe malfunction, this is a great moment to readjust anything or everything. Inhale here. Sending that wonderful right hand towards the front. Left arm towards the back and follow with your gaze. Twisting towards the right side. Lengthening as much as you can. Breathing. Left arm comes towards the front. Hands to heart center. Both arms come towards the front. Right hand goes towards the back. Opening now towards the right side. Lengthening here. Gaze towards that right arm. Right hand. Lengthening that wonderful right hand. Right leg even more. Right hand comes down and finds your inner wonderful right thigh. Left hand up. Follow with the gaze. You're doing fine. Bend that knee. Alrighty. Bring both of your hands front Hands to heart center. Both of your hands are down. Send the left leg all the way back and up. Three-legged dog. Three-legged Palakanasana or plank pose. Three-legged Chaturanga. Four limbs. Upward facing dog. Four limbs. Downward facing dog. And I think I just missed a step on the left side. So I'm going to add it just right now. So inhaling and lifting, bending the wonderful left knee. Let's make 3 circles. 1, 2, 3 inward circles. And let's make 1, 2, 3 outward circles. Good job. Placing the left knee, the left foot down. Let's open our stance. Like really big. Coming all the way towards even the border of your mat with that feet, okay? And maybe closing our hands closer towards the body. There you go. Not too close, but closer. Okay. Keep your wonderful left hand in the middle and send that right hand to find the outer edge of your leg. And bending and going twisting towards the left side. So you found your ankle and it's pulling from your ankle, bending your knee as much as you can. Maybe you can look under that wonderful left armpit. Come back to center and place that wonderful right hand where your left hand was. And basically what we're doing here is our right leg should be super strong because I'm pulling. My left hand is finding my ankle and it's pulling. So my right leg is resisting. So it's doing a lot of work. So now at the same time, I'm twisting towards the right. So I'm looking under my right armpit. There you go. And towards the sky. And because I'm pulling with my right hand, or my left, my left arm, I'm bending my elbow. Inhaling here. And exhale. Inhaling one more time. Exhale. Good job. Coming all the way back. Placing both of your hands back into a normal stance for a downward facing dog. And doing the same with your feet. Coming into your downward facing dog. Okay. Inhaling and lifting the left leg all the way up and towards the sky. Bend that knee and send that left foot to look towards the right. Try to place your right heel down as much as you can. Stack those hips. Good job. This should feel kind of okay. Okay. And now place that wonderful left foot where that left hand is. Super gracefully. Okay. Right sole of the foot. Coming all the way down and into your mat. Outer edge of your right foot is parallel to the border of your mat. Okay, now check your heels. And if they're not in the same line, place them on the same line. We are on a stance that is called heel to heel. Okay, so from here, right arm, super gracefully, woohoo, whirlwind, coming all the way up. Good job. Okay, so take your time and check it again. If you need to open your stance a little bit more, go for it. If you need to close it, go for it. If you need to send your left foot a little bit more towards the left, go for it. Take your time. Okay, it's your practice. Make it look good for you. Okay, torso towards the front. Yeah, that's one of the main mistakes. And I do this all the freaking time. Not like 90%, 99, no, all the time. So I have to do this all the time, which is great. Okay, bending my knee and extending your arms. Making a loop with your shoulders and getting them away from the ears. Check out that wonderful knee is traveling. Stop traveling knee. Stay there. Stay home. Stay safe. Inhale and looking towards the second and third finger. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time and exhaling. Alrighty, placing the left forearm down, right arm coming all the way up and lengthening here over my head. Maybe gaze towards the sky. Keep that left arm like light on the left knee. So you're not just punching all your weight there. Opening that collarbone. All right, back to your warrior two. Lengthening the wonderful left leg. Good job. And now finding a space for the left side of the body towards the front. So finding more space towards the front. And more space. When there's no more space to go, left hand comes down. Now if you need a block here, grab your block and place it where you feel comfortable. I want you to open your torso towards the right. So you might need a block and it's okay. Use it. So block here and opening that torso. Yes. Bringing your wonderful right hand up. Use that block as much as you need to. Okay, let's do a variation with that right hand. Bring it all the way back, across from your sacrum, from your back. And maybe you can bring it to peekaboo, peekaboo on the left side. If you are able to do that, that right shoulder that is pointing towards my front, it should go towards the back. Yes. Gaze towards the sky. Good job. Good job, you guys. Alrighty. Come all the way back and up. Let's place that wonderful left foot towards the front. Okay. So with this, our stance is open already and both of our feet are looking towards the front, hands towards your wonderful waist. Make a look with your shoulders and get them away from the ears. And let's come all the way down. Okay. Let's pass that. Woohoo! Head down. So place your hands down. And in here, if you can open your stance a little bit more, maybe, or if you want to, go for it. Make just sure that both of your feet are at the same line. And just let go of your head. Fingers now are pointing towards the back. So maybe that will help your head to go a little bit lower. Breathe and be curious, see what happens if you go a little bit lower, if you walk those hands a little bit more towards the back. Alrighty. Come all the way back with those hands. Lengthen forward. So lengthening the spine forward. Placing the right hand in front of your face and sending that wonderful left arm either all the way up and towards the sky. This is a great variation. Follow with your gaze. Or placing that one hand, palm facing away from the body on your sacrum and then letting it to slide and maybe finding your right thigh. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling. Bringing that wonderful left hand down, replacing the right hand, and coming with your variation on the other side. Whichever variation that you choose, that is a good one for you, and keep it there. Come all the way back with that wonderful right hand. And now place a wonderful right hand on top of that left ankle. Place that left hand on top of that right and let go of your head. Go all the way across the other side and place the left hand on top of that right ankle. Right hand on top of the left. And again, letting go of the torso, maybe placing your head in a little bit of a cradle that your upper left arm is making. It's a great place just to rest your head. It feels really, really good. Believe it or not. Okay. Lifting the head, lifting the torso, letting go of the wonderful right leg, coming all the way back towards the left again, and start bending your knees. Bend your knee, bend your knee, bend your knee, and start lengthening at the same time that wonderful right leg. So I'm coming towards the left, coming towards the left, bending my knee. Yeah, it's lengthening, bending more until I'm all the way down. So we're coming into our crouching tiger pose. You have a block here. If you need a block, just to put it maybe under your knee to keep you there, that's a great place to do. That's a great thing to do. If you want to see where are you at in terms of your balance, that's wonderful. This is a wonderful a pose to do that. We're coming back to hands to heart center and lengthening. Bringing both of your hands down. Let's go into the opposite direction. So bend that knee and lifting. Bend now the wonderful right knee. Lifting and going now all the way with your left. Okay, so I'm lengthening my left leg as much as I can. And again, if you need your block, use your block. You can actually even, sit on the block if this is something that is feels good for you. Okay, so choose your option. Let's try to keep our balance here. It might be a work in progress. Shoulders away from the ears, lengthening your spine. Alrighty. Come all the way down with those hands and place the left foot down like firmly rooted, and let's lift. Open your stance a little bit here. And now let's go towards the right side. So right foot is gonna look towards the front. Okay. And left is outer edge, is parallel towards the edge of your mat. Check your heels. If they're not on the same position, on the same line, going to your heel to heel stance. Bend that wonderful right knee a little bit more. Place that wonderful right hand down. Send that left arm all the way in a circle, in a semicircle, so we can come up. Oops. There you go. And definitely, you can come this way, or you can just, there are many other ways to come into your warrior two. But we're coming into our warrior two. I'm just double checking everything to see if I am in a good position. Nothing like a good foundation to be able to do this properly. Check your torso again. As you can see, my torso goes one way, go another way. But anyway, torso looking towards the front, bending that knee even a little bit more, and check your ankle. So right now my ankle is not where my knee is. It's either farther away. So I'm going to readjust that. There you go. Much better. Yeah, much better. Okay. Lengthening those arms, shoulders away from the ears, relax here. Inhale here. And let's show some curiosity. Let's see what our index and middle finger is doing on the front. You are a warrior here. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Place a wonderful right forearm on the right thigh. Left arm coming all the way up, lengthening. Side angle pose here. Keep your head supported. Gaze towards the sky. Keep that right hand super light on that right thigh. So do not send all your weight there. Open that chest and that collarbone. Twist a little bit more. Come back into your warrior two. And maybe sink a little bit more. Inhale and lengthening the wonderful right leg. Yay! Okay, and now let's find a space towards the right side. So right hand, torso, or hip finding a space. And when there's no more space to go, right hand comes down. And if you need a block, use your block. You can find your inner side of your ankle or your shins. You can find your toes if you want to. Left hand up and opening towards the sky with your gaze. You can go with the hand towards the back and maybe peekaboo those fingers on the right thigh if you want to. It's not necessary, it's just a variation. You can easily have your hand here and you're good, as long as you're doing the following, which is opening that wonderful chest and twisting towards the left. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling one more time. And exhaling. Okay, come all the way up. Feet looking towards the front. And let's shimmy in our stance. Finally, we're coming to balance pose, which is our tree pose. So we're gonna place right foot either on the inner side of, you can place the sole of the foot on the inner side of your ankle, of your shins, maybe your knee, or maybe all the way towards the inner side of your thigh. So this is one way to do this. Okay, hands to heart center. Send your shoulders away from the ears. Open that wonderful hip. Left leg super strong. Find your drishti point. And let's send your hands all the way up. Spread those fingers. Opening that chest, opening that collarbone. Get some leaves on those trees, get some branches, some birds, some squirrels, some cats, everything. Come back to center with those hands and place the wonderful right foot down. Okay, let's go towards the other side. Let's have fun with this. Okay, so placing, making sure that all of our weight is now on our wonderful right foot. Right leg, super strong, is gonna be the one who keep us there. And then left leg goes wherever it is where you are in your options. Another options that I didn't show you that you can also do is having a block here. If you feel that your balance is still, a thing on the making, you can place the sole of the toes there and place the heel there. So this is a good place to be also. So use it, don't be shy. And another variation that I do a lot, which I really like, but it's a little bit more advanced, is placing the sole of the foot on top of the thigh. And actually is the outer edge of your left foot or your right. Okay, so that's another variation. I really like this one. Keep that tailbone looking down. Right foot super, super, super anchored towards your mat. Open that chest, open that collarbone, and go up with your arms. I'm gonna do a variation here, and I'm gonna interlace my fingers there and send the palms of the hands towards the sky, lengthening here. My arms, my torso. Really, really pushing that tailbone down. Following my drishti. Hands to heart center. And finally, place that left foot all the way down and towards your mat. You need to move your legs a little bit. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna come all the way down into our mat. But before we do that, we're gonna open our stance. Send the left foot towards the left, the right foot towards the right, and coming into our malasana or yogi squat, hands to heart center, and coming all the way down. So yogi squat here, and do the variation that is best for you. If you need to keep those heels up, you can keep those heels up, and you can place maybe a blanket under those heels to make it to start transitioning into or challenging a little bit there. You can place a block and sit on that block, or you can just lift those wonderful heels and you're good. Really, really don't worry about it. Okay, so once you get here, make sure that you're interlacing, that you have your hands to heart center, and with those wonderful thumbs, find that chest bone. Find it, 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 and place it there. Good job. Close your eyes, lengthening that spine. Finally, press both hands down, and let's come all the way down. You can bring your hands towards the back and just like lower yourself gracefully down into your mat. Yay! As we are here, send only your wonderful right leg towards the front and extend it. Extend that wonderful right leg. Yay! Keep that left sole of the foot there. Inhale and lift that wonderful right hand all the way up and towards the sky. Lengthening here. Bend that elbow and send it across and towards the outer side of your left leg. Okay. Now from here, right hand coming all the way towards the back, finding a place to stay, and twist all the way towards the left. Send your gaze on top of that left shoulder. And come all the way back. Okay, now place the left sole of the foot on the right side, on the inner side of your right thigh. Okay, find your sit bones, so move stuff around. Right leg super strong, super extended, and inhale and lifting. Exhale and coming all the way down. Find your hands wherever they're going to land, and it's good. Inhale here and exhale. Offer the heart forward. Same way we come in, we come out. So inhaling and extending our arms and coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's switch our legs. So left leg is extended, right sole of the foot is on the mat. Okay. Left arm coming all the way up. Bending that elbow and placing it all the way across. and on the outer side of your right leg. Right hand going all the way towards the back, finding a spot where you can anchor yourself and twist now towards the wonderful right side. You can spread all those fingers or keep the fingers together, whatever feels good for you. Push the left elbow towards the right leg and the right leg towards the left elbow. Come back towards your center, letting go of the right leg and placing the right sole of the foot on the inner side of your left thigh. Okay. Moving those sit bones because most likely they are not anymore making contact with your mat. So plugging them back. Inhaling and lifting both arms all the way up and towards the sky. Exhale. Offer your heart forward. And wherever your hands will land is wherever they will land, and then it's fine. It doesn't have to be your toes. It can be your thigh. It can be your knee. It can be your shins. It doesn't really matter. What matters is to keep the spine long and strong. Breathe here. On your next inhale, let's come out the same way we come in. So extending our arms and coming all the way up. Exhaling. Hands to heart center. Okay. In your mat, place the sole of the feet on the border of your mat. Come all the way down. I know this is the part that you enjoy the most, so get ready. Start doing some wipers towards the sides. Trying to release that spine. That lower back. And take your time. Do not try to bring those knees towards the mat immediately. They will start releasing little by little and getting lower and lower as you move those legs towards the sides. Come back towards your center. Send your knees towards your chest and embrace those knees. Cradle yourself here. Whenever you're ready, send both of your knees towards the left. And open your arms at shoulder height. Palms can be facing up or should be facing up. If you don't have enough space, you can come into cactus arms. So that would be bending your elbow. Make sure that both of your shoulders are on the mat. Send your gaze towards the right. And if you want to go deeper with this stretch, place that left hand on top of that right thigh and push down. This is just a variation. You don't have to. It's just a variation if you want to go deeper. Come back towards your center and cradle again. Tiny a little bit more. And now send both of your legs towards the right. And same drill. Open your arms at shoulder height. Sending your gaze towards the left. And placing your right hand on top of that left thigh. Stay here for as long as you want to. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna come back to your center, maybe cradle again with the knees towards the chest, just tiny a little bit more. And whenever you feel ready, you're gonna lengthen your legs all the way down and towards the mat, and you're gonna come into your savasana. Bring whatever you need for your savasana to be something where you can stay for a little bit and you feel comfortable. So you need socks, you need to cover yourself with a blanket, you need a pillow, you need to cover your eyes. Just go for it. Whatever feels good. Relax the body, let it go of any effort, of any control of the breathing. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna wish you a wonderful day. May the fourth be with you. I needed to say that or I was going to explode. And have a wonderful day and a wonderful and blessed week. Namaste, yogis.